What is up, guys? We are back with another Doki Literature Club. Last episode, it's pretty depressing. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty depressing. Sayuri was acting weird. Well, we obviously know why she's acting weird. You know, she's obviously jealous that, she's obviously jealous that, Yuri and I are spending a lot of time together. So that's one thing. I closed that though. This shit is freaking me out now. Yeah, it was pretty depressing. I'm always gonna be looking at that door now. Yeah, it was pretty depressing. Sayuri is sad. She's clearly jealous that Yuri and I are spending more time together, because she also asked me the question: if Yuri had to ask me to walk her home, who would I choose? To either walk home with Sayuri or to walk home with Yuri? And I picked Sayuri, but she's for some reason still sad. I don't know what's going on with her. But anyway, another good thing that happened, Yuri and I, Yuri's coming over to my place to, I think, design the decorations and stuff. But yeah, so we are gonna see what's gonna be happening in this episode. If you guys like the video, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. So get back with it. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Hoping she'll open up a lot. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayuri since she left the club earlier day. Okay. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Yuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Yuri's feelings aside when she might need me? Are we gonna visit? I decided to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayuri? Hey, Slip. I sit down in her bed. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayuri already. I'm so sad that I can't read. Sayuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's no silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Let me sip some water first. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Siri smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Slip. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri! I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you fucking saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Slip. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, sir? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What the fuck? This game took a ton, man. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I mean, more than shock. Holy fuck. I didn't expect that or anything. I was expecting like a love confession or something. Holy shit. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? Almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Sip. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every part leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, sir. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. Fuck, dude. This is... I thought the last episode was depressing. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Not thinking, I once grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Stop, Sayuri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain to her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Do this. To me. Don't do this. Stop. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, so... The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets go of me. As she does, I let go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days. This had to be the one way I have other plans. Maybe I should get... No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I look forward to it. Man, this episode is wild. Holy shit, I did not expect that to happen. Jesus. I hope she's okay. Like, I hope she doesn't do anything stupid Like, you know, man, I feel so sorry for Sayuri. Jesus. And like the stuff she said, like it really hits you. Like, fuck. Some people actually feel like a lot of people actually feel like that in real life, and it's sad that some people go through this. I mean, like, I don't know, man. It's really sad that some people have to suffer like that. And like some people won't even have friends to like help them, so on the way home I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Yuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah. I have the same house as Sayuri. Okay. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? I love the sweater. Wait. And I love the pants. God damn. God damn. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for... Were you... No, I just got here. I just started getting really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yep, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. So clean. You know me. I'm always clean and tidy. Okay, just socks on my bed, so it's okay. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassing for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. I don't want to see like my underwear and like my cum socks and all that. Anyway, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Yuri snatches my... I snatch Yuri's wristwatch in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Nice. I like where she's going with this. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, the thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them through your body. You feel warmer, your heart pounds heavier. Don't you think it will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I would like to do is write a different word on each paper. You'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? Well, what will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. That's so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Boys, you know what's about to go down. By the end of this episode, I bet we're gonna get a kiss. I'm definitely sure we're gonna get a kiss. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Okay, maybe that. Here's a marker slip. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright, she likes knives, doesn't she? I love that about her. That's hot. The thing is, I'm kind of... Continue, my queen. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. Just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I couldn't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Who would you like to hold? Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Stop! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. I can cut through skin like it's... like it's paper. I see nothing wrong with that. Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger... She is sucking... Oh my jeez, oh, we got something better than a kiss. She's busy sucking my finger off. Oh, fuck yeah. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I intensively pull my... Why the... You're such a... I'm... Why would you do that? Fucking dumbass. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. Bro, I would have had a fucking boner at that point. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting though. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger. Jesus fucking Christ. So I just, you know, she's sitting here embarrassed. I just grab her hand and fucking arc and put a finger in my mouth and start sucking on it. Slip. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. It's so weird, Slip. Yuri giggled shyly. Oh. Are you into that? Yo, I can make something else if you want. Like, you know. You're already calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, I already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water, okay? If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. You got it, baby cakes. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's fix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, and then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, it will create an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. You know, even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if you don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I understand where she's coming from. If I feel that way about things like anime and games, well, simply sharing the experience with someone can make me feel happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing our heads to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush her and fetch a small towel, and I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel down in front of her. I'm loving this episode. Oh yes. Here, my darling. Let me get that for you. I pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer? It was really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I can't recognize from when she reads her books. God damn, you have amazing pupils. Oh my god. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine are giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer than mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. Fuck! No! Yuri! Ah! Why? Why? Is it like my lips dry or something? What the fuck? I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the etching again? Etching now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the etching in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do. Hey. You say that like your grad is over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. Just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed by anything. Adding all the things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends and relax. Why? Dude, why don't you just go over to her place? That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. You're such a fucking pussy. God. Once Yuri packs up, I walk out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. But today, I find that we don't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. Or I can go somewhere. But you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're really thoughtful, sir. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh my god! Kind of like that about you. Yeah? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to. Yuri suddenly pulls back. Oh, for fuck! No! It's gonna be the time we kiss. No. Oh, I can't even say anything back because I also feel sorry for Yuri. Say Yuri. Hi, sir. Say Yuri. Just now, we weren't Yeah, it's okay, sir. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I already. Really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow. So, okay. To be honest, I'm glad Siri never killed us out. You know. So that's fine, right? Of course. Siri beams. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. Very embarrassed, Siri hurries off. Siri waves goodbye after. Siri. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. She's crying again. You've made such good friends. And that's all that matters to me. Tears are falling down Siri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Slip? Am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It would be so much better if I could just disappear. Siri, don't say that. It's true, Slip. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Theory. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Hearing about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, Yuri looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, sir. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, fuck's sake, son. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. So, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Siri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Siri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Well, Siri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Siri, oh, for fuck's sake, son. Oh. I say I love you or you'll always be my dearest friend. Well, that's enough time for this episode. Yeah, so this episode was really, oh my fucking god, this choice is so goddamn fucking hard. I love Yuri, but I don't want to say something that I don't mean. I'm gonna continue in this next episode. I need some time to think. Yeah, so if it's subscribe if you if like the video if you like the video, man. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys are eating. I hope you guys are staying hydrated. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm clearly not doing well after this. Take care, guys. See ya.